Hello and welcome to Dawsons. I have in front of me here lot 148 in our forthcoming sale. A wonderful Chinese yen vase made in the reign of the Emperor Kangxi at 1662 to 1722, and this is probably the early part of the 18th century. It's a wonderful piece of Famille Verte decoration, and it depicts the story of a journey to the West, which was attributed to Wu Cheng'en, and is a story about a Buddhist monk and her, not disciples, but her assistants in a trip to subcontinent India in order to gain some scriptures to bring back to China and to enlighten the people. The story of Monkey is a fascinating story, and it's certainly well worth a read. And the monkey here was known as Sun Wukong, and he was born from a rock. A fierce wind blew against the rock and out sprung Monkey. And from his eyes shone some starting lights which went up into the heavens, and the Jade Emperor saw these lights and just totally dismissed them, much to his regret. So Monkey was a mischievous character, head of all the monkeys. He had superhuman strength, he had the ability to transform, and also he could wisp out his hair, and he could ride a cloud, he could separate the seas, he could do all sorts of things with his hair. Sun Wukong, he created havoc in the heavens. He eventually was put in charge of looking after the peaches for the Jade Emperor. And getting so bored upon this, he ate all the peaches and enraged the Jade Emperor, who went to Buddha to say, how on earth can we stop this monkey causing havoc in the heavens? So Buddha put Monkey under a rock, and he remained there for 500 years. Eventually he volunteered to help what's known as Tripitaka in the Western series, but known as Tang Sanzang, a Buddhist monk. And he was ably assisted by Zhu Bajie and Sha Wujing, and that's Pigsy and Sandy in the popular TV series, which we're all familiar with. And the steed, which you'll normally see the monk on, was also a dragon prince. It wasn't just an ordinary horse, and sadly is not represented here. So this is all hand painted, and here we have Tang Sanzang in the court of Taizong with the scriptures, having returned from subcontinent India. And it's all wonderfully hand painted with a Famille Verte of green. You have these lovely blues, you have the lovely pine trees up above here, and nicest of all, we have the 6 character mark of the Emperor Kangxi here, which is really nice. The label on the bottom belongs to the collector Fredrick Bohman, who had a fabulous collection which was dispersed of in 1918, just after the war in America. And this has arrived direct from the family, and it's in such sad condition really. It's had a hard life. It probably went on the journey with Monkey, I should think, looking at the state of it. But it's a survivor, and we had an awful lot from this collection a couple of months back, and I was speaking to collectors about it, saying, why are you buying such expensive items that are damaged and cracked? And they said, simply because we know it's old. You know, this can't be 20th century. The decoration's too good, the body's too good. The marks on the bottom as well, equally, are good marks. So this is a wonderful survivor. It tells a wonderful story, and as the book says, if you want to know what happens to Monkey, you must read on to the next chapter. Many ways to bid on for this vase. Dawson's auction live platform is one. An estimate of £200 to £300, which you may think is quite a lot for a broken vase, but it's much more than that. It's survived over 200 years, and it tells a wonderful story.